You picked out what to wear this morning. Maybe it took 30 seconds, maybe it took 20 minutes. Either way, you did it without thinking about why. But that choice, so automatic you barely register it, is the result of one of the strangest decisions in the entire history of your species. Because here is the thing, you did not always wear clothes. No human did. For the vast majority of your evolutionary history, your ancestors walked the earth with nothing on at all. And then something changed. Something that altered your biology, reshaped civilization, and planted an instinct that still runs in you every time you open a wardrobe. The real reason humans started wearing clothes is not what you think. It begins not with modesty, not with cold weather, but with a tiny parasite living on your body right now. It is called Pediculus humanus, the body louse. And it is distinct from the head louse in one critical way. Body lice live in clothing, not hair, which means they could not have evolved until clothing existed. Researchers at the Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology sequenced the DNA of both species, measured how far apart they had drifted genetically, and calculated when the split happened. The answer? Somewhere between 83,000 and 170,000 years ago. That is when clothing began. So what triggered it? Ice. Around 100,000 years ago, Earth entered a cold phase. Temperatures dropped. Early humans began migrating north into environments their bodies were never built for. Standing naked in that air was not uncomfortable. It was lethal. Clothing was not fashion. It was survival technology. An external adaptation when biological evolution was moving too slowly to keep up with a freezing planet. Your skin could not grow fur fast enough, so you borrowed fur from something else. But here is where it gets stranger. If warmth were the only driver, clothing should disappear in tropical climates. It does not. Every known human culture, including those in hot environments where thermal protection is completely irrelevant, uses some form of body covering or adornment. Every single one. That points to a second driver, one that had nothing to do with temperature and everything to do with other people. Once clothing existed, humans immediately began reading meaning into it. Color, shape, ornamentation. Every variable became a signal. Status, identity, belonging. Anthropologist Ian Gilligan's research on clothing origins shows that the moment early humans could control what they wore, they used it to communicate who they were. Clothing became the earliest interface between your private self and the social world watching you. And that social world mattered enormously. Your ancestors lived and died by their standing in the group. Ostracism meant death. Misreading a signal meant conflict. Clothing gave them a new layer of control, one they could adjust, perform, and refine. This instinct has never left you. Research by psychologist Adam Galinsky at Columbia Business School found that the clothes you wear do not just change how others see you, they change how you think. People wearing a doctor's coat made significantly fewer errors on attention tasks than those wearing the same coat when told it was a painter's coat. The clothes shaped the mind wearing them. Your ancestors could not have named this effect, but they felt it. The chief who wore skins no one else wore did not just announce authority. He felt it. The wearing of the thing became part of the being of the thing. So tomorrow morning, when you stare into your wardrobe and feel that quiet flicker of indecision, that small question of what this outfit will say about you today, you will know exactly what you are doing. You are doing what your ancestors did more than 100,000 years ago when they first wrapped a hide around their shoulders and walked out into a world that was watching. You are not just getting dressed. You are becoming someone.